Many of our viewers have school-going children and are very interested in learning more about the education process in the US. We have with us Mr. William Ries, Principal of Carden Academy of Santa Clara, to tell us a little bit about what makes a school tick. Welcome, Mr. Ries.
Thank you.
So you're the principal of a private school. How can you tell our viewers the difference in how they should be choosing a private school versus a public school?
First of all, I would think that you'd want to look at class size. The smaller the class size, the better. The curriculum, how that helps your child for future. Whether they promote developing a well-rounded child versus just academics. Field trips, things like that.
So you've obviously been in this field for some time. Can you tell us a little bit about what all you've been involved in?
I've been in education since for 37 years, 1973. I started with Carden Academy and I'm still there. So all 37 years have been with Carden Academy.
37 years. So can you tell us a little bit about the changes that has happened in all these years for education?
Well,
obviously, a lot of multicultural kids, I'm sure.
We have a well-diverse community. A nice blend of many nationalities. Technology, I certainly think, has changed over the course of the years. Homework policies, although I believe our homework policy has probably pretty much stayed the same over all these years. Great debate as far as too much homework, not enough homework. I think those are a couple of the things.
Well, I mean, most of our viewers are Asian Indians, and what do you think is our strength and how we can enhance that, and how can you help the student enhance their strengths that they have?
Well, I think what I try to look at or try to promote is lifelong tools and responsibility. Give them some responsibilities at their age level. Maybe some household chores, maybe some responsibilities around the house. Organization is certainly a key as well. Being able to put their papers together without mom or dad doing it, allow them the ownership of their projects, and thirdly, I think it's independence, and allow the children to be independent, allow them to carry their backpack, allow them to walk to the classroom. I think those are the tools that we all use when we go to work, and I think those are very beneficial for the children to have.
Now, kids go through different stages, elementary, middle school, and high school. And I have a kid going to high school, and I've seen the transition that happens from middle school to high school. It's very difficult to cope sometimes with that change mentally for the kid. What are some of the helpful hints and tips that you can provide?
Well, I think if some of those things that we just talked about are in play, then when they go to high school, they're able to deal with those types of things because they're used to the independence. They're used to that responsibility. They're used to the organization. Whereas if mom or dad, and I say that in a very loving and kindly way, is doing it all, not that I say that you are.
Mostly Indians tend to be very protective of their kids.
But with that being said, if you allow those to do those types of things, then in high school, I do think they have a better adjustment because they're used to that. And then that's just a stepping stone to go to college where they really need those tools as well.
Now, life is really getting more and more stressful. We were just talking about that earlier on the show. So are there ways that we can decrease the stress for children, or maybe you can teach them some tools which...
Well, I think first and foremost, what we should try to hopefully stress is school is fun.
Okay.
And, you know, if they make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. If they forget their homework, it's not the end of the world. That's part of the responsibility to teach, and they'll get up the next day and be able to come to school and learn from that. So I just think school will be fun, and stressing the idea of developing that well-rounded child. I think that's the key, to have that balance between the academic and social.
Now, parents are pushing their kids a lot, and that obviously is raising the bar. Do you see over the years the bar has come to a level when you think we should stop and, you know, focus on other aspects of rounding, have a rounded child?
I think it's important. My feeling is it's important to have that well-rounded child. Because when they go to high school, these high schools that we feed to know that our children are well prepared, but they're looking for well-rounded children because when they get to high school, they may want to participate in drama. They may want to participate in speech and debate. They may want to participate in athletics. And that will give them an opportunity to do that because they know how it fits in their schedule in the junior high years as well.
Obviously, we need all kinds of people in the world. We don't only want engineers and doctors. We need musicians. We need. So do you encourage kids more to excel in what they are passionate about, or you feel that the early life of education is important and they have to get past all the A's and B's and then...
Well, I think they should enjoy the journey as it goes. I think they'll get through it fast enough and they'll end up in high school and college soon enough. So I think that part of that is to enjoy the journey, enjoy some of those other types of things, and take it a day at a time.
Well, as a very successful principal of a very successful school here in the Bay Area, I want you to say something to the young generation kids going from elementary to high school to middle school.
Well, I just think enjoy the opportunity. Learn what you can, but most importantly, have fun. You'll get to other things in life quick enough. So I think it's just to have fun. You'll grow up quickly. Before you know it, those years go by quickly. 37 years, I don't know where they've gone.
That obviously means you enjoyed them.
But I enjoy them immensely. And
make the best of your time.
Make the best of your time and enjoy school as it is. Be a first grader, be a second grader. Don't rush it. It will get there quick enough.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
We learned something about what kind of school works in your situation and also how to inculcate lifelong, healthy work habits while young. We'll be gone for only a short while, so don't stress out. We'll be right back with a special segment.